What's up, guys? Welcome back to the basement. It's me and the big guy. We just got finished doing a live Twitter broadcast on Periscope, which it proves a lot of fun every time. The only bitch of it is we kind of gotta like lean over because we're both blind as bats and we can't read the questions that pop up. And the questions don't stay popped up; they disappear.
No, they do.
It's like it's trying to play a game with you to get you to speed read. It's kind of a bitch. But thank you everybody for tuning into that. We gave away the Legend of Korra glasses on there. We made the post on Instagram, but the live Twitter feed on Periscope was where you could actually find the drawing itself, which apparently, according to Roger, the broadcast is still out there somewhere in interwebs land. I don't quite know how to find it, but Roger does, so you can just email him at roger@peachbasement.com and ask him how to find it, and he'll get back to you. But I ___ love you ___ one, the Legend of Korra glasses. So, dear, please just send us your name and address, and we will have your glasses shipped off to you in no time. So there's a lot of nerd stuff to talk about this week. Not the least of which is, according to rumor, or slightly more than a rumor at this point, our good buddy Mikey Sutton has told us, as of this broadcast, that Asa Butterfield is signing contracts to be the next Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. The kid absolutely looks the part. They are signing his life away for something like 8 movies, besides Civil War and Infinity War and whatever else they rope him into. They're also planning on doing 4 Spider-Man movies, 1 for each year of high school. The kid is probably like 20, but he looks like he's 7.
He does.
So he'll be able to grow with the role. Just look at this kid in glasses, and it is Peter Parker from Amazing Fantasy 15. It's absolutely perfect, and I really hope those rumors are true. Mikey Sutton's never really let us down before, so I don't see why he would start now. I firmly believe that this is true, and if it's wrong, then we'll print the retraction. But as of now, I don't think it's wrong. And I would very much like it to be true.
Yeah, I agree.
Apparently also Fox signed a new Mutants movie that is being made. Fox is making a lot of stupid plans, if you ask me.
I mean, New Mutants haven't been around in forever.
Right. So who gives a fuck? People barely give a fuck about Deadpool, not that he's dead. You know? Marvel is really just digging Fox into a hole at this point. Marvel tried to play nice with these people, but they just wouldn't... You know, they wouldn't play ball. They tried to lease characters from them for Infinity War. They tried to pay them money, cash money, for characters like Wolverine, Magneto, and all of these important cats. And Fox was like, go fuck yourselves. So Marvel's like, all right, you want to fucking play hardball? We'll play hardball. I have a tip from our good buddy Mikey.
An evil tip.
This is an evil tip.
Evil.
It has not been announced yet. So if it proves true, remember you heard it on the Pete's Basement show first. But I have it on good authority that after Secret Wars concludes, which we will talk about Secret Wars later on in the program, the X-Men are going off Earth. There will no longer be mutants on Earth. This is because the Terrigen bomb, the Terrigen mist, released by Black Bolt about a year ago,
circulating the planet,
all over the planet Earth, you know, awakening latent Inhumans, are going to prove poisonous to mutants.
Of course.
Now, we just saw something like this occur in Captain America Special #1 that crossed over with Inhumans and Spider-Man, a story called Inhuman Era, where a bunch of, just mutants or Inhumans, we're not sure what they are, got mutated by the release of the Terrigen bomb. This will prove poisonous to mutants to the point where they can no longer be on Earth. So they have to go off into space to be by themselves. Effectively, the Inhumans killed the X-Men, which is just what's happening in the Marvel Universe right now, the Marvel Cinematic Universe as well. Look at the Inhumans on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., talking about being gifted, enhanced, the racism that's going on with people born with powers. What does that sound like? That sounds like people being racist toward mutants, but they're Inhumans. Marvel is pushing the Inhumans into the spotlight and pushing the X-Men out. Effectively, the X-Men will exist in their own pocket universe of sorts. They'll still be in the main Marvel universe, but they can't interact with any of the Marvel heroes because they'll die. No mutants on Earth anymore. We'll see what happens at the end of Secret Wars, and you heard it here on the Pete's Basement show first. Remember that. Make sure you check out our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Extra, already up on YouTube. It's on Pete's Basement Extras, so make sure you go and subscribe to that. You can find a link to that at petesbasement.com. It's right in there. Scroll up just a little bit under the episode, and you're good. We'll talk about the season finale and our hopes and aspirations for not only season 3, but what else goes on in the Marvel Universe. Right now, we have a bunch of cool books to talk about from 2 weeks' worth. So, without further ado, we're going to talk about Dark Horse's Baltimore, The Cult of the Red King. We got DC's Convergence 5 and 6. Dynamite, Swords of Sorrow, and Swords of Sorrow, The Chaos Special. We're going to talk about the all-new Captain America Special #1. That is the conclusion of Inhuman Era, which also went through Amazing Spider-Man Special and Inhuman Special, Issues 1. From this week, we got Archaea, Lantern City, Issue 1. Dark Horse's Harrow County, #1. Lady Killer concluded with Issue 5. G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, Agent of Cobra concluded with Issue 4. We've got Mythic #1 and the Mantle #1 from Image. We're going to talk about Secret Wars. And we've got Thor #8. We finally find out who the broad under the helmet is. And of course, we've got some great questions from our viewers. We do love hearing from you guys. Remember, questions at petesbasement.com is the best way to get to us if you have questions. You can also post them on facebook.com/petesbasement, and make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well for not only up-to-the-minute reviews, but also it's fucking cool-ass pictures and great tits, usually thanks to the big guy over here. He is good for finding them awesome tit shots. Really is.
I'll try.
I would like to make a toast right now. You may raise your water cup to nipples. Without them, titties would be pointless.
8.5 years.
So
8.5 years.
Yeah.
So yes.
Right off the bat, not book of the week, but I want to talk about Secret Wars issue 2.
Okay.
We've been wondering what the hell is going on with this ever since the first issue. Apparently, by the way, it's a weekly. I didn't know that.
Everything's a weekly now.
Apparently, yeah. Everybody died in issue 1. Everybody dead.
Yeah.
Big old white light. Some people we obviously know escaped, as with issue 2, but as far as we know, everybody was dead. They tried to escape, but they didn't. We open up issue 2, and we've got Doom World. This is a world run exclusively by Dr. Doom. He has made his throne out of Yggdrasil.
Yeah, which is badass.
He's taken Sue Storm as his bride in the Freedom Foundation uniforms. I like that. I like the white Doom suit. I did like his 2099 suit as well. I would like to see a return to that chrome.
Yeah.
You know, that was
the
pretty
spikes
bad.
and stuff.
Yeah, that was badass.
Yeah, it was.
You know one thing I liked about that series the most? It was Doom. Like, all the other people were, like, either descendants or people who were inspired by the hero. That was fucking Doom.
Yeah, he just time
travel, like, just because he's badass. And Doom shows just how badass he is by ruling with an iron fist over various countries. We got to see the Braddocks ruling some sort of Englandish country.
Like High Avalon or something like that.
Jamie Braddock, which was Captain Britain's evil brother, if you remember back in the day. He was apparently the ruling baron. Mr. Sinister was another baron. They were at war, so Doom had to settle the dispute. And Sinister challenges Braddock to a fight, and in the arena, because that's how they do shit in the old days. He was gonna be punished, but he's like, well, whatever, I'll fucking fight him for it, and when I win, I'm right, because might makes right apparently in Dr. Doom's world. So there wasn't a lot revealed in this, except for the fact that everybody here worships Dr. Doom, and Valeria, being the brilliant soul that she is, her and Doctor Strange is the sheriff in Doomstadt or whatever. Sheriff of Agamotto. Valeria is like the chief science advisor, and she thinks Doom is her father, by the way. Notice that? She discovers, and she tells Doctor Strange about this, that there's evidence of stuff before the creation, before God created this place. And as far as everybody's concerned, Doom is God. By the way, there's a whole Thor core running around.
Which is crazy.
Doom just made hammers, made Mjolnirs for those who were worthy. That was what did you think about that? I know you're...
I was cool with it.
Yeah.
Because this book, this whole shit reminds me of M-Day.
Okay. I'm going with a little M-Day meets Earth X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. And
I can totally get behind this, even though I'm totally confused. I was interested in it. I wanted to see what was going to happen. It's a little talky for now.
Yes, it is. But it's developing this whole.
Right. I mean, it's just starting. You got to bite with that. The first issue is all action, so the second issue's got to develop some plot lines. What we discover is that, Valeria discovered some evidence of stuff before the creation, and Doctor Strange has to shut this down because you're not allowed to not believe, basically.
Yeah.
Doom is a religion, and if you don't believe, you're a heretic and you're an enemy, so he's got to shut this down before it spreads disbelief and discord amongst the Doom religion. And they find this spaceship, which was actually like the lifeboat of Reed Richards, the maker, Ultimate Reed Richards, and the rest of the Cabal who come out of the spaceship and just wreak some havoc for real quick in a couple of issues. Sorry, a couple of pages.
And now we wait.
But
at least it's a week.
Yeah.
A monthly show.
It's good that it's only a week, because one of the things that you and I both suffer from is forgetting our shit. Like, we just read so many books.
Yeah, we do.
And we got busy lives besides the show. So it's tough to fucking remember everything. So the fact that this is only coming out once a week makes it a lot easier to recall and to review for you guys. I'm definitely looking forward to issue 3, but I like how Thanos kind of grabbed one of the little Moloid creatures and he's like, what is this place? And he's like, it's Doom World, it's Doomstad, or whatever. Latverion is what everybody calls it. But those of us in the underground, like, the people who oppress and everything, we call it something different. We call it Battle World. And when you open up the back, there is a big-ass poster of Battle World and all of the different regions named with the legend on the right-hand side. You can kind of point out and find which worlds exist in this. And there's, the wastelands with, that was cool. Like, outside of, they called it the Shield, but it's this big-ass, like, Great Wall of China type of thing that surrounds Latverion. And there's, like, the zombie verse all around. There's areas with Annihilus, the symbiotes. Sick shit, just, like, in the surrounding areas.
Yeah.
Fucking cool ass shit. And to kill people, like, their sentence is death, they just throw them over the side.
But with a sword.
Yeah. I mean, at least they give you a fighting chance.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Something's nice.
Yeah.
Doom's not a total dick.
It's good shit, man.
It is.
And I picked up the other variant cover, the Wolverine Secret Wars toy cover, which was awesome. They released in, like, 7 different variants. I got, like, almost all of them last time because it was, like, SpiderMan. But this week I picked up the toy cover and the nifty Thor cover. And, of course, I got the Alex Ross cover.
Yeah.
You got to get the Alex Ross cover.
Yeah, you do.
Always. Convergence. While we're talking weeklies and...
Oh, my God.
Here's my one question. We can skip over issue 5, basically. We find out Deimos is the bad guy.
Yeah, wow.
That's that big fucking, surprise there. Telos winds up being the unsung good guy, I guess. The guy that they're going to have to get him on their side. He was the misled hero of the story because he was being, he was stolen by Brainiac from his world. He was brainwashed into thinking he was something that he wasn't. He was a human being beforehand. Brainiac molded him into this world, this sentient Earth planet thing, and now he thought he was evil. He thought he had to do Brainiac's bidding, but now he's so confused because he realizes Brainiac's a schmuck, basically, and he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't really want to hurt people and everything, so Dick Grayson is trying to, like, talk to him on a human level and, like, hey, man, we need your help here. We can find out who your family is. Deimos is the scumbag right now, and he's going to be working with Brainiac, so you can get revenge. You can find out who you are, what happened to your family, and all of this. So he's trying to relate to him on a human level that used to be inside of him. So I like that little twist. What I don't understand, I don't think I got the book down here to make a direct reference to it. I do not. I'm sorry. But in Convergence 6, it opens up with a very nicely drawn picture of Batman and Wonder Woman by Ed Benes talking with Cyborg to a little Help Me Obi-Wan Kenobi picture of Martian Manhunter. Yeah. And they're telling him, you guys have been world hopping and you found this, weird battle world kind of convergence thing, and there's a planet creeping its way into our solar system through this rift in space and shit. Okay, fine. It's up to now our world, our DC heroes that we know and love to go and save the day. We're up to issue 6. It's only 8 issues long, so it's kind of time to wrap this shit up. Why the fuck weren't they stolen as well? Like, I thought that Brainiac or Telos or whomever stole every world, every universe, so why weren't they fighting for their lives against some other city.
Well,
I don't understand that.
I think it was said that he stole dying worlds.
Was that? Did I miss that part? Did I gloss over that?
I guess. I don't know. I think it's horrible, but also there's a continuity issue because, from what I remember, the Red Lanterns are pretty much all dead, except for Guy Gardner, who doesn't want to use.
I'm not caught up on.
Yeah, who doesn't want to use his ring anymore. He's just traveling around with a baby, because the baby somehow got a ring because the baby was very angry.
How you got an angry baby? He didn't get no titty in his mouth from milk?
That'll piss me off.
Might piss me off, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Right. Should I bother catching up on Red Lanterns to find out what the fuck you're talking about?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, no.
That's all I want to know. So, guys, I would like an answer to that question. Why wasn't our DC universe sucked up by Brainiac into this Convergence world and made to fight
Does it matter?
with all of the other... What?
Does it matter?
It matters to me.
2 weeks.
I know, but it matters to me. It upsets me on a moral level. I was behind Convergence all the way. I was reading it. I was mostly enjoying it. I had faith to see where it goes, and now they throw me this curveball that for some reason I don't understand, and they don't even look like they're going to try to bother explaining it. And now they got all of these heroes teaming up. That was the other thing. Like, they just dropped the whole fight for your lives thing, and Demos is like, everybody worship me, and those of you who don't, I'm going to fuck your simple asses up.
Yeah, so now he's just pretty much doing all the
So now he's
good
giving the excuse to the Justice Leagues of the worlds to team up and fight all the bad guys. But one thing I did like in that big-ass splash page was you've seen some heroes running around in there. Like, there was Aquaman, there was Flashpoint Wonder Woman, there was Shazam, who I believe was Kingdom Come Shazam.
Yeah, I think there was
a Kingdom Come Superman flying around up there.
The badasses, the one that's done shit to survive. Yeah.
So I mean, I'm still for the story. I want to read it. I want to see the big melee in issue 7 that I know is going to happen. But I want to know why the fuck Our Earth wasn't involved from Jump Street. So somebody write in questions@peachbasement.com, facebook.com/peachbasement, Instagram the shit, Twitter the shit. I don't care how you get in touch with me, with us. Fucking tell me what's up, because I want to know. So Ramon and I are at a bit of an impasse, you see. Ramon says book of the week is Lady Killer issue 5.
Cinco.
I haven't read this, so I don't know. I have a different opinion, but we're going to go with Lady Killer for the moment, and we're going to see how much time is left when we're done. Now, I'm not caught up on this, but should we throw the cheese down there, or can you review this without spoiling it?
Yeah, we could review without spoiling it.
Okay, so no cheese.
No cheese. Okay. We loved the first couple of issues.
Loved it.
It was totally awesome, to the point that we loved reading the letters in the back.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. So it comes to an end, 5 issues, nicely done. There's some questions left hanging, and there's a new direction for the book. But certain things are done and over with, and it's just like, okay, it was a good first 5. Let's move it on. And it's good that it's not ongoing, because then
right.
I think
that should kind of happen with Jennifer Blood, unfortunately. Like, that was a great beginning, and then they just try to keep it ongoing, and I think that series really fell off.
Yeah, ongoing is bad.
No.
So this is a great freaking series.
As much as stuff is really great, it's important to kind of go out, do a Seinfeld, go out on a high note instead of dragging the issue into the fucking depths of the ground where now the stories are boring and you've you've ruined the character.
Just introduce a couple of new people.
Cool.
Twist around some shit.
I have just one question. You could tell me if I should put the cheese down there or not, but did she kill the nosy-ass mother-in-law?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
There is a development in that area, though. But that's all I'll say.
All right.
It's good. I recommend it. I still feel the same way about this in issue 5 as I did in issue 1.
That's a pretty remarkable review.
It is.
Truth be told.
Yeah.
There were very few issues out there that we could really say that we have enjoyed thoroughly the whole way through.
Yeah.
But I've started a new hashtag on Twitter called PB Top Picks. You would say this is going to be one of them?
Yeah.
We're going to try to do this with just the trades that come out, because aside from just the sales of the regular books, it's the sales of the trades as well that warrant sequels, so maybe we'll see. I think a sequel and a mini-series sequel would be better than an ongoing. You know, a self-contained story arc is much easier to digest, you know? Like...
Outstop.
Outstop, exactly. The Thomas Alsop trade came out a couple of weeks ago. It was 8 issues long. I highly, highly recommend you guys get out there and get it. If you did get it, or if you read Thomas Alsop, hit us up, write to us so we can let the authors know. They would love to hear from you guys. I'd love to hear your reviews. We thought it was great. We were actually in the book. We thought it was great before we were in the book. We think it's even better now that we are in the book. A Town Called Dragon was another one.
Yes.
We got a Instagram from a buddy of ours, just a fan, tagged us in the post, said, hey, I picked this up based on you guys' review, and I loved it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. We do love hearing stuff like that when you guys, will pick up a book based on some shit we said because we told you it was good and you actually enjoy it. Kind of makes this whole thing worthwhile. So let us know what you thought of Lady Killers, and let us know if you picked up Thomas Alsop and A Town Called Dragon, and make sure you look out for hashtag PB's Top Picks.
Seriously.
Got a question? We got a good question? What we got?
Mikey wants to know, what DC characters would you like to see as Rip Hunter time travels to the past and the future on Legends of Tomorrow?
Booster Gold.
Fuck you and you.
I like Booster, man, especially if we're time traveling.
All right, look.
Maybe get a Golden Age Jay Garrick or something. Ooh. We already got the Flash.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Some good classic JC members.
Yeah.
I was thinking more Legion.
Legion of Superheroes?
Yeah. Or
okay, what about this guy as Wildcat when he was doing it? Like, remember when they talked about him being Wildcat in Arrow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
All right.
I was also thinking of, if they're ballsy enough, which I think they kind of are, they can, a Kingdom Come character.
Oh, go to the future? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. I think it's awesome that they're using Vandal Savage as the main villain.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
That is good. He's a powerful guy. That's going to be hard to beat.
But I would love to see, obviously they're not going to touch Superman or Batman.
Right. Can't do that.
But a future Flash. Because he's always in that weird shifty mode.
Right.
And that'd be awesome.
You have a lot of leeway with the Flash. Mm-hmm. It is true.
So I would love to see that.
Yeah. Not for nothing. Let's get a Green Lantern or two in there. They already dropped a hint in the last episode of Flash. I hope you guys heard that.
Concern is Green Lantern's expensive.
Green Lantern could potentially be expensive.
That's some serious graphic arts.
Sure. But these days, graphic artists are a dime a dozen, so you just trust me, I know.
But not the good ones.
No, but the guys you pay on 9-to-5ers are. That's the kind of motherfuckers you get for that.
To do Green Lantern type shit?
Yeah, they're just as talented. They just want a job.
I know. It's just, I don't know. I know a couple of good artists, and it'll take a lot of time to pull that shit off. Yeah, I know. Roger's unbelievably talented, and he could pull it off, but he would need time and some serious rendering power. The money, yeah, even if they throw money at him, he still needs time and rendering power, because Green Lantern is all about constructs and shit. Weird energy constructs. That's the part that sucks.
How much time do we have, oh godly directing voice?
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
All right.
What time is it now?
I've got 5 to 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been almost a half an hour.
All right, I'm going to go one more on this. My book of the week. I just want to generally let you guys know about Amazing Spider-Man special, Inhuman special, and Captain America special. You just don't like this because you don't like the Falcon as Captain America.
I
fucking hating on this story. You didn't even read it.
I don't really care for Spider-Man much either.
This is a well, you're a dick. This is a 3-issue fucking story that had me laughing my ass off. Jeff Loveness has written one of the best Spider-Man stories I have ever read.
Wow.
It is hilarious. It is absolutely some of the best Spidey banter ever.
Wow.
I absolutely encourage everyone out there, if you're even the remotest Spider-Man fan, to get out there and read this. It is one of Spidey's truly shiningest of shining moments. He does his thing where he's a sarcastic idiot and everybody's hating on him like, oh, you act like a jerk all the time. And then at the end of the day, the guy that turns around with the moral lesson, with the intestinal fortitude to win the day, with the moral high ground that impresses everybody is Spider-Man. Plus, you get to see him bantering with the Inhumans, fucking Gorgon telling him how much he hates him, Captain America even like, why does it have to be Spider-Man? God damn it. to him, Spider-Man kicking game to Medusa. If that doesn't sell you on this story, I don't know what does.
No, it fucking doesn't.
God damn.
You little peasant of a fucking hero kissing up to Medusa, a queen. No. No.
You never kicked it to a girl out of your league? Come on.
All the fucking time. And I married one. But it's not the point.
It's hilarious. This has been my book of the week for like the last 3 months when these came out. I picked it up because it's a Spider-Man book. It was Amazing Spider-Man Special #1. I had no idea what I was getting into. I didn't know it was part 1 of a 3-part story crossover.
There's a couple of them that done that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one Deadpool and Hulk that did it with Spidey. There was another, I don't remember. But this one, I picked it up. I read it. I laughed my ass off. Literally, LOL'd out loud, full on laughed. And then I realized, all right, I got to be on the lookout for Inhuman Special. This was probably a book I was going to pick up, but maybe not something that I would read immediately. As soon as I seen it, and there was like variant covers, same price, that connected the whole way through. It was great. Captain America just come out 2 weeks ago. Picked that up. Spidey got thrown off of like this floating city. The villain was Red Raven, who was a Golden Age hero that came back. And his people were mutated by the Terrigen Mists, like further mutated and became disgusting creatures and shit. Were they mutants? Were they Inhumans? Who the hell knows? Hasn't been explained yet, but remember, at the start of this show, I explained about the X-Men and the Terrigen bombs, so this might be a precursor to that. This is a great series. Get out there and get it. Get the fucking issues. Go on eBay. Go to your LCS. Do what you gotta do. Get them. Read them. Laugh your ass off. Hit Jeff Loveness up on fucking Instagram and Twitter. And hit me up and let me know how much you liked it. I texted Rich and told him to read it because I'm sure this went right over his head too. Yeah. I'm going to try to twist the big guy's arm, maybe get him to read it and see if he likes it by next week. I doubt I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to try. So guys, it's about that time. If you want to watch the rest of the show and all the hilarious stupidity that goes along with it, you can rent this episode for 99 cents. And it automatically deletes itself after 2 days. The internet fairies come in and dispose of it. For $1.99, you can buy the episode. You download it to your computer. It is yours to keep forever and ever. Amen. Or for the $3.99 Vibranium package, you get this episode, all of the past episodes. You can backtrack to the very beginning of our Pivot Share team up there and watch all of those episodes in full for as long as you want. They're yours forever and ever. You get all of the behind-the-scenes hilarity and stupidity. You get early access to the shows. They come out on Saturday or Sunday as soon as me and/or Roger are done editing the bastards. And you also get early access to the contests. You know they're coming, so you get to prepare for those. It's definitely worth your time. So hopefully you're subscribing. If not, the audio show is always available on peachbasement.com. So we'll either see you Saturday or Tuesday, depending on when you're watching this. And as always, thanks for tuning in. And make sure you go get the rest of the show. If you did already subscribe, well, this show's just going to continue on. It's just going to go on like that. If you didn't, this show's going to stop. And then you got to go and click your mouse and hit another button. And hit the audio or something. That's how it works. So, here's to you. Here's to boobs. Here's to nipples. And here's to the Marvel Universe. And hopefully, with any luck, a convergence of good fucking storylines of the big two. I am looking forward with positivity to the future of comics in 2015. And I'm not drunk saying that. I'm not very drunk.
Thank you. All right, so what's next?
You tell me. What do we got?
That's code for he didn't read shit.
I did not. I had one of them weeks, man. I read like 3 books this week, and we just talked about Totem.
First up, we have Dark Horse Baltimore, The Cult of the Red King.
This is one of those books that I really wish I got into because they just keep coming out with different storylines for this.
Yes, this is the 26th or 28th book in the series.
Wow. Remind me what Baltimore is again besides the state?
No,
I mean, it's a city in
this
Maryland.
is a guy, Lord Baltimore.
Lord Baltimore.
He's a rich guy that pissed off a vampire and started this fucked up quest of I'm gonna kill him and he's gonna kill him and Is that your charger?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Soul Train made the hit parade. That's what you were doing, wasn't it?
Maybe. Not that obnoxiously, but yes.
Guys like us, we had it made. Those were the days.
I couldn't stand this
Girls
fucking
were
wife.
girls and men were men. We could use a man like Herbert Hoover again. What?
No comment.
Wise decision.
That could be an outtake.
That's so an outtake.